Go check out FIFA Coins online for some amazing deals on buying coins. Link in the description.
Oh my god!
Hello guys, Mr. Rossi1990 here, and this is episode 10, I think, of PAX 2 Hybrid. I haven't done this series in a couple of weeks or a month or something, but it's back now, and as it's episode 10, which I think it's episode 10 anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of a more of a special one. It's going to be, instead of the usual bronze, silver, gold pack, it's going to be 2 silvers and 3 golds, and we're going to make the best, you know, the best hybrid possible with the coins I've got and the players I get in the pack. So we're going to start things off with 2 silver packs. And we'll see who we get. We'll buy it with coins. Hopefully somebody good because, yeah, I want to make a decent team. Julio Baptista? He's a freaking shiny gold. Done well. We've got a shiny gold in a silver pack to start things off. He's not very good though, but we will... I will place an active squad, I reckon, because I think I've got a free squad. Yeah, I'll just chuck him in here a second to make sure I remember where they all go. I'll put all the players in the club. No, he's crappy. Didn't actually get a shiny silver, which is what I was looking for, but, you know, this guy could be a beast. We don't know. We just don't know. So we'll put him in there anyway. Julio Baptista is the best player in that pack. To see if we've got anything else worth keeping. Not really. We'll discard the rest. We'll go into a second silver pack, hoping to get a shiny player at least, or just anybody good in general. Come on, let's get somebody half decent. Who are we going to get? I didn't actually see that name. I don't think it's a shiny again. So, oh, we've got shiny bronze. Bit trolling here. We've got shiny bronze in a silver pack now. He's actually looking quite good. A 79 pace. We'll put him in the team. He can still be used, obviously. It's not, you know, because I didn't open any bronze pack, doesn't mean I can't use a bronze player. That's entirely up to me. That's actually a 75 paced centre back. He might be quite useful. That's always quite nice to see. Horrible formation though. What else have we got? Simon Cox, decent player in real life, not overly amazing on this game though. Pop him in there. And this guy who is I think that's the guy who was the best in the pack. Yeah, it was. He's a half decent right back for Valencia. Might even be Valencia's second team. I am not too sure, but there we go. That's the silvers we've got to choose from. Not a great deal of amazingness, but we're going to use 3 gold packs. I only have to use three of these players for the hybrid though, so I could end up using 3 players from the gold packs. We'll see who we get. Who the hell was that? Danilo. I know we've got a shiny silver and a gold pack, but I think that's a transfer player to Chelsea. He looks like somebody who I really don't know actually. It just doesn't look like I've seen him before. He's either transferred or he's come back from on loan or something along those lines. We'll put him in the team. He might be potentially somebody to use. Only 2-star skills though, which is a little bit of a letdown, but it doesn't matter. He might be a potential beast. Just have to work it out. That's the guy I got in the pack as the best player. He's actually not too bad. We will chuck him in here. Just so I know where they are. It's just instead of putting them in the trade pile and having to do it that way, gives me an easier variety of picking the players. As I said, I only have to use 3 out of this lot, so I'll pick that in a minute and then I'll make a hybrid around it then. So that was the first gold pack. We're looking into the second gold pack now. Hopefully get a shiny gold player. I don't know why I always go over the points. That's just habit. Anyway, boom, here we go. Lennon. It's not too bad, I suppose. Bit of pace down the right-hand side. Not too bad at all. Aaron Lennon in a 4-4-2. That's really good, actually. He might be used. He'll probably definitely be used. But we'll whack him in there anyway. What else did we get? Amari. He's looking pretty shit, in all honesty. 53 pace. But he's in a 4-4-2, so it might come in handy. You never know. He might come in handy for chemistry reasons. He is piss poor, but we will... Conboy is his name. He's in goal now, apparently. Done well. He's found himself in goal. Got a fitness card. I'll keep hold of that one. And one last gold pack. Hoping to get somebody good just to spice things up a little bit. But that's the luck of the draw. That is just the way it is, unfortunately. If you don't get a good player, you're not left with a lot of options. Samau is actually not too bad. Oh, we've got 2 players. We've got Samau and Jorge Henrique or something, or whatever he's called. I've already got one. So what I'll do is I will just discard that one, and if I want to use him, I'll use the one I got in my team. Actually, he's in a 4-3-3. I'll put him in the trade pile. That will probably make more sense. Valdez as well, not too bad. But yeah, what I'm going to go do now is I'm going to use 3 of these players of my choosing, make a hybrid around it, and I'll show you that when it's done. So I'll be right back in a second. Okay guys, I've made the team, and as you can see the 3 players I have chosen are Samau, Lennon and Lalkovic, the Chelsea player. I'm still not sure who he is. If you know who he is, leave it in the description below or the comments even. Just to tell me, is he like a returned loan or something along those lines? I don't know who he is for Chelsea. He's probably one of their young players. What's his year of birth? 1992, so yeah, he's pretty young. But I'm not too sure who he is. So we're going with him anyway, and we've got Lennon's formation 4-4-2, which is the one he had. So we chose to go with that one. There's all the other players I had just chilling on the bench in reserves at the moment. I was going to use that Portuguese centre-back guy, but I felt as if I could probably make a better team with these players here chosen. So I went with them. So we're going to start things off with the goalkeeper. Let's just quickly change this so it's in 4-4-2 formation. It's Mandanda in goal, the French player for Marseille. Cost me 2,200 coins. A lot of these players I bought in formation, so the price might be a little bit higher than average. But I'm not too bothered because formation cards at the moment are costing a little bit. I think 4-4-2 cards are like 2k maybe, I'm not 100% sure. So I thought, you know, I might as well buy him in formation, else I'd have to pick him up for peanuts, which is just, you know, not really doable with a shiny gold. So I bought him for 2.2k, and yeah. Another thing I'm going to say is there isn't going to be any gameplay at the end of this video because it's going to be too long else. What I could do, if you want to see that, is do a separate video where I do a live game with this team. That is entirely up to you. If you like the team enough to see a game of it, that is up to you. Leave that in the comments. Or I could do it with teams when they're really, really good teams. This is you know, for my liking. I quite like the look of this team, and I'd like to play a game with it. I will play games with it, but if you want me to record it and do a live commentary over it, that's entirely up to you. Leave that in the comments if you would like to see that. But let's get back into the team. We'll put on the 2 defenders now. It's going to be Kabul. It's actually going to be that side. And Mangala, 2 very good French defenders. I'm sure you are aware of them too. Mangala cost me 550 coins in 4-4-2, which I thought was a pretty good snatch, to be honest. He's a left footer, so on that left side he's going to do you a job. And Yunus Kabul, very good, very strong, pacey centre-back from Tottenham. He's French, obviously, so you get the nice little linkage there. Move on to our right back now, where I'm actually going to have Carl Walker for obvious reasons. Tottenham just linking there, and he's just fantastic in my opinion. He's got decent pace, he's got all-round decent stats. You can see there, like 77 defending and 78 heading, as well as the pace, which is just fantastic for a 78 overrated card. Overall card, even, not overrated. 2,000 coins I pay for him, so that's pretty good in my opinion. We'll move on to the left back now, which is going to be Cohen Trowell. So you can see, start a dead link there, which, you know, I don't know if that's avoidable, but I wanted to use Camo and Krooked because he'll link perfectly with Samau, and it just looks better in my opinion if they link perfectly like that one there. But there's a dead link there. I think it's actually only 2 dead links in this team, which is pretty good for me. A lot of people just flowed and linked perfectly. So we're going to move on to our 2 centre mids now, which is going to be Hal Montinho in form and Frank Lampard in form. I was going to get John Obi Mikel, the orange version, in that position, but his price was like 150k, and I thought he's definitely going to drop. I don't want to be wasting my coins. And Frank Lampard I really wanted to try out. A very good passer in the midfield. Cost me 72k. Again, I haven't played a game with the team, so I don't know if he's worth that coins. But as I said, if you want me to play a game, that's entirely up to you. Leave that in the comments below. Hal Montinho, I've played with him before in various other teams. Very, very good player. You can see his stats on his card. He's got nothing under 71, which tells you he's going to be a very good player. He's a passer. He's a, you know, ball to box player in the midfield. Very good little cheeky player in midfield. So there's the other dead link in between Lampard and Hal Montinho, but that's the only 2 dead links. And the other striker is actually going to be Ricardo Vaz Tei. Now, I was looking for Portuguese strikers, just in general. It didn't have to be a Premier League one. And to be honest, Vaz Tei is pretty much one of the better ones. You've got like, I think there's like an 88 pace guy, but he's not really good at anything else, like shooting or anything. There's Bebe from Man U. There's also a transferred Bebe at another club. But I thought Vaz Tei links with the other striker because of Premier League reasons, and links with everyone else with Portuguese. So it works out pretty well. So that's the team, 99 chemistry. As you can see, only 2 dead links. It's basically... it's almost like a Portuguese Premier League hybrid, and then it's got Mangala and Mandanda, I suppose. Apart from that, it's Portuguese and Premier League and French, and even that guy who I just fancy trying out, even though he's 2-star skills, a little bit piss poor. What's Vaz Tei? Is he 4-star? He's only 3-star, so not a great skilling team. He's 4-star, he's 3-star, 3-star. He's 4-star with 5-star weak foot. So not exactly going to be skills in this team, but it looks like a very good passing team in the midfield. Obviously, you've got Lampard and Montinho, Boston in midfield. A little bit of pace down the wing in Lennon. What's his pace? Not the quickest, but again, good on the ball. Vaz Tei, not the quickest up front either. So it's not an overly pacey team, which is, you know, a lot of people probably know that I'm I like my pace, but this hasn't got a lot of pace in it. So leave in the comments if you want to see a gameplay with this team. If you don't, then that's entirely up to you. You can do it with other teams. Packs the hybrid will continue. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be back with some really soon. So thank you very much, and